Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be speaking about AUDUSD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders to the COT data. So essentially what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing and how they're moving their orders. And by the end of the video, by using the combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality, free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. Starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that at the moment the market is testing a quite strong historical monthly support and demand area. In fact, from here, all this previous rejection to the upside was created. Again, here the market tested the level and rejected it to the upside. At the moment, the market is testing this exact same zone, has already started rejecting it to the upside. So in a situation like this, what we could expect is more potential bullish continuation to be created away from this level. We can also notice how we just had the creation of this inverted head and shoulders with the left shoulder here, the head here, and the right shoulder here. And we can also notice that if we look at strictly the last leg of this pattern, we can notice a very clear impulse and correction. And in general, after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, you have to take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse leg, which shows how we have at 0.618 and 0.786 Fibonacci retracements lining up exactly this area, which we could in fact expect this market to reject to the upside. Now, dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we have? Now, from a weekly perspective, this is where we have a problem because this level here is currently still acting as resistance. From here, multiple rejections to the upside have been created. Until the market will remain below this resistance, it can easily be rejected to the downside. So what we need is a potential break above this resistance. Only if the market will break above this level, only at that point we could expect more continuation to the upside away from this level. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we have? Well, from a daily perspective, I did speak about AUDUSD quite a few times in the past. I spoke about it when the market was here. I explained all the reasons for which we could expect this push lower. Then again here, I explained all the reasons for which we could expect a potential rejection to the upside, which again is exactly what the market did. And in the very last analysis, I explained all the reasons for which we could expect a correction and then the rejection higher, which is what the market is currently doing. The problem and the reason for which I'm making this update is that it's starting to find a bit of a resistance. And by the way, I will link all these previous analysis in the description so you can go and check them out for more free education. Now, the resistance that the market is starting to find and that it has not yet broken to the upside is this one here. This is the same level that we have identified on the weekly and is very clear here on the daily how in multiple occasions the market tested it and rejected it to the downside. Now, only if the market will manage to break above this level, only at that point we could expect more continuation to the upside, because if we get a break above this level, at that point, this previous resistance would become support. And after the break on the retest of the previous resistance turns support, this is where we have high probabilities of seeing more institutional longing, which at that point would further increase the probabilities of a potential push higher away from this level. Now, speaking about institutional longing, let's go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders. So what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing, and let's check the data precisely for the AUD. Now keep in mind that all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if we're looking at the data for the AUD, we're actually already looking at AUDUSD. And what we can notice is that with the last reports, we went from having minus 107.5k net positions all the way up to having minus 64.5k net positions. Therefore, the net positioning is getting increased, meaning that institutions are moving back to the bullish side for the AUD, therefore for the AUD USD. So if we will see a break above this level on the retest, what would I expect in a situation like this? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the CO2 data, those are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4-hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to a bullish market after this break and retest, at that point I definitely wouldn't be surprised if we get a potential push higher away from this level. Now, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you go and check out the transparentfxtrading.com website, which you find linked in description. From here, in fact, you will have the possibility to gain access to my entire courses. You will also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one live private mentoring directly with me, the VIP market breakdowns with the Telegram signals, the CO2 data software, which is precisely the one that we used in this video, the trading station software, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. And if you continue to scroll down the website past the testimonials, you will see that you have the possibility to join and gain automatically access with email and password that you will create during the sign-up process. So I really suggest that you go and check it out as soon as possible. The link is in the description and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. Also, let me know in the comments below any pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos, and I will see you in my next breakdown.